Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts, where 3 town class light cruisers plus the tribal class HMS Eskimo are trying to see off this battle cruiser, which is going to be very, very difficult. Has much bigger guns. Our torpedo attack is, well, not exactly going to be amazing. And we've got one lonely little transport who's probably going to be splatted immediately. But I will try my very best. There we are. Here's the light cruiser squadron. Don't look bad, these town class ships. Especially not for a ship built on this very generic light cruiser hull that pretty much every nation in the game has. Not a huge fan of the shape of those Mark 4 or 5 6-inch turrets. Let's have a look at you, German ship. You actually don't look too bad. These guns are about over here, as are these ones. But other than that, not too bad by the AI. Not too bad. Yeah, instantly sinks the poor old menace. Absolutely nothing I can do about it. Given that we've lost the transport, I'm going to save the rest of my ships. Retreat, smoke. Retreat, smoke. Yeah. They have our number. They have accurate gunnery. No, thank you. Prepare to try and defend the menace, but given that it's already dead. Ships retreat individually. She is starting to come after us. She'll have to turn a bit more aggressively than that. Yeah, lost sight. Tell though. I've lost it. Yeah, lost sight of the Gloucester. We can still see her though. And what she's up to. Yeah, she's turning around. But she only has 0.7 of a knot over the light cruisers. So it's going to be tricky for her. But we might be able to have a little look at her. 94. Come on, 95. 100%. There we go. 107 million. Okay. Cordite TNT guns. Ooh. Goodness me. That's actually not bad armouring by the 16.8 inch main belts, nothing to sniff at, but they'd have not very much in the way of multiple layers to speak of. 4.5 belt is decent. Main deck is very good. 4.5 deck is crazy good. Look at that. They actually armoured up a ship. This is very well armoured battle cruiser. Heavy shells, reduced ammo. Interesting. Not a bad little ship that the AI has produced. I think the only thing I would change is those rear 7-inch guns. You can just get rid of those because they're impacting your main gun here. And get rid of these two 3.2-inch guns on the front. And you'd have yourself a very nice ship indeed. That's basically a fast battleship with 14-inch guns. Which, you know, it's no joke. I see why they invested heavily in those battlecruisers. I think they have 5 of these things. Should be able to end the battle in a moment. At least I hope so. So we merrily sail away. Get a good shot of the pardon. Yeah, okay. See, it looks nice. Looks nice. Good job, AI. Gold star for you. Those are going to be a challenge. Obviously, we can get an advantage in battleships over them. I think any of our battleships could cause problems for them. Especially the Lions once we get them built. I don't know that there are comments, but there probably are some questions / comments about why the lack of the King George V class. Well, I don't have 14-inch Mark IV guns yet. As soon as I get them, I'm going to look into a KG5 style ship. And I'm actually thinking it might end up being a battle cruiser rather than a modern battleship. I'm just going to take the concept in a slightly different direction. So I will try and build the KG5s as well, but they're going to fit a different role because with how the timeline for this particular Royal Navy has gone, I don't think it makes too much sense to build a ship like KG5, but we shall see. Enemy destroyers sighted. Should we attack? Yes, please. London, Glasgow, and Sheffield. This is more what I designed the light cruisers to be able to do. And we also have the London, which is very nice. So, screen, normal, save. There we go. London here. First time using the county class. Look a bit wet. Probably reduced draft coming into play there. Fortunately, that's not a thing in game. I would also like to build a ship on base around 12-inch guns as well, because I do have 12-inch Mark V guns. So there is quite a lot of. There's definitely some ships I would love to design. But I was focusing on core essentials. If I get the large cruiser hull, I think that's perfect for those 12-inch guns. And if I can get access to a battle cruiser hull or something like that, maybe the modernised. Oh, blew up the torpedo launcher. Spectacular. My favourite type of hit in the game at the moment. A lot of ducking and diving. Here comes some torps. More of them. Oh shit. It's a lot of them. deviating everywhere. It is maddening. Right, Glasgow. Don't get that. Don't get that way. They one-shot destroyers? No, they are not. No such luck. The little kinks and deviations. I do love it. It was the last thing I expected the devs to do, because I thought this would be the hardest way to balance torpedoes. To kind of... Actually, do you know what? Just all go in one division. It's going to be easier for me. Because they all go the same speed. I did not expect them to add duds and jinking and stuff like that. Very, very cool. It makes dodging a lot more interesting now. I think it just makes the game a bit more fun. Oh, hit. There we go. They're very... No, they're not super fast, those destroyers. 34 knots. It's good to know. So our tribals can outpace them. Ah, shit. Let's move away. Or try to. Don't think they was actually going towards the London. Glasgow might be in trouble. I think if it goes ahead a bit. Could be right. Sheffield, you need to turn more. Good job. Ammo debt. Very nice. Right, London, now you need to turn. Glasgow, you can turn too. There goes V7. Always nice to remove some annoying little torpedo threats. Ooh, good hit. Took out the bridge. Shoot. Thank you. Steering down the V10. It's about to reload the corpse as well. Massive damage. 9-inch guns really do make a mess of small ships. Good ship for sinking. That's what we like. Get back to London. Meanwhile, the V11 does not last long at all. V10 hit by a dud torpedo. Oh, it must have been from my light cruisers. Yeah, it was the Glasgow. B-13, desperately trying to get away. Shit, didn't mean to do that. flooding. Flooding means you slow down. Probably now slower than my cruisers. Yep. Kind of seals your fate. And like most destroyers of this era, yep, can't fire torpedoes directly astern. He's eventually going to get you. Bravely trying to stop that flooding, but slow enough now, and close enough that hits coming thick and fast, and sunk. Good stuff. Very nice. Because the Germans don't have a huge number of destroyers, so sinking 5 is a fairly significant number. Yeah, they're down to only 9 now. Oh, we can see the Austro-Hungarians. 3 battleships, a battlecruiser, 13 heavy cruisers, 5 lights, and 9 destroyers. Okay, okay. Right, last but by no means least, we have the HMS Hood coming to the rescue of these transports against the Prince Eugen and the V1. Interesting. Right, let's go. Hood, if you haven't seen the 20 series, is not a hood, but a variation on. She's a bit more like a Renown or a Repulse, but with 16-inch guns, and is the battlecruiser version of the Nelsons, which also carry these twin 16-inch guns. Or at least my versions do. So very much kind of following Royal Navy design philosophy with what I had. Still a good looking ship though. She more closely resembles Hood, and she has that second funnel. Come on, let's get after them. Oh, they're already shooting up the transports. No, my poor transports. They do have guns, or at least some of them do. You've seen that those German heavy cruisers couldn't really deal with the 15-inch guns. Hopefully they will also have trouble against the 16s. On the transports wouldn't mind spotting for me, that would be amazing. There we go, good job. I'll give the German cruiser something to worry about. Not a completely defenseless convoy. Wait, what? Yeah, so one of the the Scepter takes a torpedo and sinks, which is unfortunate. Between the Grasshopper and the Firefly. It must be reasonably close if the 4.5-inch guns are firing. See if we can provide some cover for the Firefly. Sorry, Firefly. Ooh, some nice big chunky hits there. In fact, that was one after belt pen. Oh my word. One and a main belt pen too. That is going to cause Prince Eugen all sorts of problems. And a nice chunky hit. Fire control got a bit messed up on that one. Maneuvering or something. Here they are. Straying the gunners off. Yeah, and a full-on target lock bug. Let's see if we can fix it. Damn. That is going to be hard to avoid. It's only a single torp though. Oh, maybe I can just speed past it. Pretty big overpens there. I don't mind overpenning too much. They tend to do quite a lot of damage anyway. Oh, you fucker. Be up to something. I didn't do anything about it. Gonna take one on the bonnet. Yeah, did connect. Didn't do a huge amount of damage. That is annoying. HE round, I think it was. Still no actual, like, proper huge damage on Prince Eugen. That's more like it. Still their engine's working. Those 11.7-inch guns are scary, but I don't think they are set up to deal with a ship like Hood at all. Even very, very close range, not doing very much. Damage I was hoping for then. It's because we're firing HE at them, because we're so close. Yeah, she's lost her engines now. Prince Eugen. Or starting to lose. Well, no. Fix one of them. Well, where did they come from? Shitting hell. Sneaky little destroyer. Too focused on the heavy cruiser. I didn't think they would fire because they'd be worried about hitting the heavy cruiser. That's right, we can take a couple of hits like that. sink her. Yeah. AP. Stop firing the HE. Right, just that little shit of a destroyer to deal with. Be able to reverse some of that flooding. Just a regular crew on Hood at the moment. And fire at HE, would you? Hoping for a hit now. Keep an eye on V1. Close. Fire the torps. Tempted to end the battle. Oh, can't now. Shit. Ah, yes, good torpedo. Yes, you go over there. She strays too close to the transports. The whelp over here does have the ability to shoot at her. The V1, I mean. Let's see if we can get the secondary guns on the go again. No more torpedoes. It's going to be good for the transports. Surprised we haven't pumped more of the water out. No, leave the transport alone, little shit. Why are you not firing, whelp? Maybe it doesn't have the angle. Smoke screen. Yeah, why is the Caroline not firing? Oh, she is. But then immediately sinks. Those 5-inch guns are nasty. Bloody hell. V1 making a mockery of myself. Mockery of me here. Hood is absolutely going to be raging about this. Definitely going to want to exact some revenge. 6-inch guns are murderous. Ah, gotcha! Dearie me. V1, if you just run away, you know, you could have done it, but no, you had to go for glory. Did lose a few transports, but happy enough to get rid of 2 German ships. Hood will be repairing 6 months. Jesus. That's what you get for being careless, I suppose. Yeah, they've got 5 of those battle cruisers, the Germans. I wonder if we can tempt them. Let's move a bit of a doomstack over to the coast and see if we can provoke a response. Dating relationships probably means... Nope. Thought we were going to get some more. Ah, here we go. Convoy and a strike. Okay, I'll do the strike next episode, but I'll do the convoy attack just now, because we've got another one of these horrible, horrible battle cruisers here that are flinger. Well, not horrible, good battle cruisers, and 7 transports. So hopefully nip in, take out the transports, and then run off. Right. Southeast, just this way. Again, just putting them all in one division. Of course, we're coming up against the battle cruiser first. Transports are over there. But if she's in front of them, this is going to be tricky. Might have to call off the attack. Depends what she does. Fling it. Well, even causing a little bit of damage will force it to go back to port, which is something. Or at least it usually does. Happy enough causing a few fires. There are the transports. And that is more like, you know, there's 7 of them. Six. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Inch shell's doing remarkably well. And a 6-inch gun. Right. We are out of here. All ships break off. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Void off. 14-inch did hit the main deck, but only did a partial. Decks on these ships are not crazy, 4-inch, but we do have a 1.5, a 0.7 and a 0.4 underneath to provide a little bit of extra protection. But with the convoy gone, I will quite happily run away and end the battle right there. Thank you. Lovely. Right, well, next time, Nelson, Rodney, Malaya, Valiant, and Warspite find the Barden. Okay. One of those nasty heavy nasty battle cruisers, some light cruisers, which are basically big destroyers, and a couple of regular destroyers. Very nice. Well, I hope to see you then. And in the meantime, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.